And this is what I want to bring up to you. Because I'm a pro crypto guy. I think it's fun. It's interesting. I don't think that you should invest all your money. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. Do not do anything or trade anything or buy anything based on our commentary. I had to learn to say that for my last interview. But
Yes.
she was?
Yes.
Perfect. But I'm a big fan of crypto. I think it's fun. I like the technology. I like the thought process behind it. You can be pro con. Everybody has their favorite coin, whatever, blah, blah, blah. This is not a crypto show, so I'm not doing that. But I'm in general, overall, a fan and pro crypto. She has made me rethink some things.
So change your perspective a little bit, huh?
Buddy. Because she's like, imagine a world, and it's very possible, if everyone goes to crypto, stable coin, whatever, and it's like that is the only and sole source of money. And the government's in control of it, and they decide we want to make sure Tyler stays right where he's at within a 15, 25-mile radius. They can do that because it's digital, side of the grid, whatever, and my money will no longer work outside that radius. Oh, or we need to make sure everyone's vaccinated, and until you get vaccinated, your money's turned off. We need to make sure your kids go to public school because that's what we fund, and you can't go to private school or homeschool. So until we see your son or daughter in this school, registered, whatever, your money's turned off. I was like, that's very feasible. That's a very real world thing that could happen. I was like, no, no, wait.
I don't like it, brother.
I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit.
I think the way I've been feeling about, so there's a few things that are kind of lumped into the sentiments you just expressed. I feel the same way about a lot of things. Electric cars is one of them.
Yes. You're not buying an electric car. You're buying all their data.
Right. I was like, I'm not a big fan of it. You ever seen the movie WALL-E?
Yeah, bro.
Okay. So you remember one of the big plots of the movie, like an undertone of the movie, is that humans have become way too reliant on technology to the point they couldn't do anything.
They couldn't even move.
They couldn't even move. They just atrophied the whole body because they couldn't do anything. I don't want to get to that point, right? I don't want to get to that point when it comes to technology. I don't want to get to that point when it comes to, I don't like this idea that they can shut it off and control it. Not that they can't necessarily do that now, right? With some things, right? Not as dramatic as the crypto, because that's a lot. I feel like the crypto and the electric car things is a lot easier for them to do now because it's just one channel, right? But what's to say power grid?
Oh yeah, no, that's a thing,
right? That's what I mean. What's to say agriculture? Hey, we stopped. Hey, we shut off these roads. Hey, we shut this down. We shut that down to kind of control things, whatever. I'm like, So I lean a little bit more to, and you know me. I love all these fucking dystopian future shows. Like right now, Paradise is my favorite one.
Oh, I just started watching Last of Us.
Yeah, Last of Us is another great one. I think if you haven't watched Paradise, you should watch it. It's a wonderful show. It's an amazing show. Sterling K. Brown is great in it. The concept of the show is very, very fucking good and very plausible, I think, especially with what's going on in the world right now. Right?
I believe you, and Last of Us gives me nightmares. That's fine. But shit coming out of their mouth, bro.
But it's like, what happens when everything shuts down?
Bad. I'll tell you that right now.
Right? It's like, can you survive? Do you know what to do to survive? I think.
Let me ask you this: do you want to survive, bro? Do you want to survive in that world? That's my hardest thing, bro.
Okay, this is a BJ's philosophical type question, right? You pose that question, and this has been in the back of my mind a little bit, just kind of like, let's say the last 5-6 months, right? What is it because it's in us, right? The drive and the want to, the term life always finds a way. Like what is that innately inside of us that causes us or forces us or wants us or pushes us forward to survive and to live and to just make it and push through? I'm like, it's got to be some sort of like biological thing where because you asked the question like, would you want to like in theory, you don't really want not that you want to fucking off yourself, right? But it's like, no, I would rather not have to, live through fucking, a nuclear fucking, blast and try to, eat fucking cockroaches or, weird shit like that. It's like, no, nobody really ideally wants to do that, right? But there is something that's inside of us where you would push through and try to do it anyway. And I'm like, what? I'm like, what? Like, what is that? What is that?